What's going on, guys? Back in another video, and today we're here reacting to the Phillies winning again against the Nationals. Score of 2-1. Again, going to extra innings. The Phillies and Nationals had a pitching off against pitching, and it was just a matchup between pitcher and pitcher all the way until the 7th inning, where the Phillies strike first, and then they lose their potential to leave the game without going to extra innings, but then they just come back and win the game, score 2-1 again. Each team had 5 hits, and the Nationals only committed the one error that was recorded during the game. The winning pitcher is surprisingly Brad Hand, and I'll go into that in a second, with Garrett getting the loss, and Sir Anthony Dominguez getting his first save in a couple years. If you haven't already, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. We're on the road to 150 subscribers. Comment down below what you want me to do next. Anyways, the starting pitcher for the Phillies was Nola. He was 4-4 before coming into the game today, hoping he can get himself his 5th win of the season. But yeah, that obviously didn't happen, since I already said that the Brad Hand won the game, and since he won that, Nola was a no decision. He pitched 8 innings, he allowed 4 hits, and he got 8 strikeouts with no single runs. And when Brad Hand came in, he was the only one that allowed the run that made us go to the extra innings, which is stupid. Why should he get the win? Anyways, it doesn't really matter. For the Nationals, you had Josiah Gray. I don't know if I was calling him Sonny Gray. I don't know. If I did, I apologize. He pitched 6 innings. He had 1 hit. Well, he allowed 1 hit. He struck out 4, and he walked 3. And he was obviously a no decision. Ramirez pitched again. He pitched 2 innings. He got 2 strikeouts. He allowed a run, and he walked 1. Machado pitched the whole inning, but no strikeouts, no nothing. And the losing pitcher is Garrett, who was 0-1. He pitched the inning, he allowed the run, he allowed 3 hits, and he walked 1, which is how he loses the game. Now for the Phillies, relievers. Brad Hand, as I said, he is now 2-1. He won the game somehow. He pitched 1 inning. He pitched the 9th, attempting to close out the game, which he didn't, so he's not a closer anymore. I would say Sir Anthony should get the closing slate now, since he's shown his potential to be a potential closer. Anyways, he got the earned run from the 9th inning. He allowed a hit, and he walked 1. Dominguez, he pitched the whole inning, the whole 10th inning, no strikeouts, no walks, no hits. But it's his first save since September 30th of 2018. It's a good way to come back with his pitching consistently progressing since his surgery last year. Matt Vierling, he scored the game-winning run in the 10th inning because of Rhys Hoskins' game-winning single that he pinch-hitted in the 10th and replaced Alec Bohm at first, and basically moved Bohm to third, which stayed right there for the rest of the game. Yairo Munoz, he hit his 2nd home run of the season. Congrats to him. Hope there's more to come. Potentially. Harper did not play with an infective blister on his hand, so he will probably be back by tomorrow or Tuesday, when the Phillies try and wrap up the series against Washington, or start the new series after the Monday break, which is probably because of Juneteenth, but I don't know. Schwarber, Castellanos, weren't really factors. Neither really was Realmuto or basically most of the players shown to start today. Gregorius did good, but not really a lot. He was the only hit that the Phillies had until the seventh inning. But yeah, that's pretty much all there was. So Phillies progressed to 36 and 31, with the Nationals going down to 23 and 46. The Braves lost again to the Cubs, where David Robertson got the save. He got the save. Moved the Braves down to potentially a 1-game lead over the Phillies. No, it's a 1.5 game lead over the Phillies. So the Phillies are 8 games back. The Braves are 6.5 back from the Mets. The Marlins are 14 games back at 28 and 35, and the Nationals were just 22 games behind. They're a no factor. Now, as for the wild card, the Phillies are 1.5 games behind. The Phillies also have competitors above them, with the Brewers half game behind at 35 and 29. The Giants, who are 37 and 27, as well as the Braves, but they are basically above the Braves at first, for second spot in the wild card, with the Braves at third. And the Brewers just need to lose, with the Phillies winning the next 2 games. And also the Braves should lose the next 2 games, and the Phillies potentially will be in the wild cards rumors. Anyways, the Phillies have won 14 of their last 16 in 12 straight against the Nationals. The Phillies are 15 and 2 in the month of June. That is the best NL record in the National League. The bullpen it's coming up clutch now. The Phillies bullpen has a 2.91 ERA on 105.1 innings pitched. Well, that's the starters. The starters have a 2.91 ERA on 105.1 innings pitched in the whole month of June. And they have the 2 top 5 pitchers in the NL for F4. Zach Wheeler is first, with Aaron Nola at 4th. Alcantara for the Marlins is second. Joe Musgrove in third for the Padres. And Carlos Rodon for the Giants is 5th. The bullpen is a 1.8 F4, with Dominguez getting the 1 whole F4. The Phillies made a trade before the game between them and the Nationals earlier today. They have traded James Norwood, the pitcher who was released, who got released from the 40-man roster, to the Boston Red Sox for cash considerations. The Boston Red Sox got killed by the Colorado Rockies by the score of 11-2. First time they lost that bad at home since the Phillies came in on July 10th, on the July 10th weekend against the Red Sox, and basically got crushed against them, which is happy for me and bad for them, which is good for me, again, because I'm a Phillies fan. Anyways, Josh Bell didn't do nothing, which is good. And basically none of the other teams did any good. None of the other players did good, which is good for me, because the Phillies are basically the best team in the NL, besides the Mets and the Braves. And, I don't know about Cardinals. The Cardinals might be pushing it. But I'd say Giants are better than them, but I don't know. They have to at least make the ball card. Next game tomorrow is at 12:05 when the Phillies take on the Nationals for the series finale. Finally, the 5-game series is coming to a close. The Phillies have won 4 in a row, potentially trying to sweep them 5 in a row. That game is on Peacock. Yes, the only channel that basically 9/10 of the people cannot watch on. So if you don't have Peacock, then you're screwed. But then again, I really don't care. Potentially on the My Teams app. Definitely not on the NBC Sports Philadelphia program, because their next programming is on Tuesday when they take on the Rangers. So Zach Eflin will be on the bump for the Phillies. He is 2-4 with a 3.98 ERA, and then this dude for the Nationals this last name Tetraval. He is 0-1 with a 15.75 ERA, but he only has pitched 4 innings. So you can't really go by his ERA if he only pitched 4 innings. Anyways, hopefully the Phillies come up clutch and they find a way to win the game tomorrow. And hopefully we go against Brad Miller on Tuesday and Wednesday. Potentially Thursday if there's a 3-game series, which I think it is. Anyways, that's really it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to 150 subscribers. Comment down below what you want me to do next. And that will be it. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.